Yo, peoples, Qushu 92 here, and welcome back to yet another iteration of Qushu Views Anime. Onwards to the next episode of One Piece, so let's get it started! In the last episode of One Piece, the Akazaya 9 have finally made it to Onigashima with the help of Law, of course. Kaido has brought up this new Onigashima project that we're just now hearing about. We're also hearing that Yamato was there when Oden died. And not only do we get the reveal of Yamato, not the son of Kaido, but the daughter of Kaido, but her relation to Ace. Explosive! The handcuffs that shackle Yamato's freedom. An attic. Just a regular attic. Yeah, explain to us more about your history with Podcast DS. So they were clashing with one another, and now they're just chilling and relaxing. They must have become really good friends then. Also, just letting you know that Yamato is mad tall. She's mad tall. Back entrance, Onigashima. Y'all taking y'all sweet time just staring at the environment that you're at right now. Why are they still arguing right now? Yo, look at the boy! He got a gun! Nekomamushi got a Glock! So many things to catch up on, but they still have a ways to go before they can just sit down and stop. Here it is. All of the Yakazaya 9, save for Kinemon and Denjiro, have been united for this one moment. And who's fighting them but dudes with no heads? Uh-oh. They're paintings. We only know of one person who can bring drawings to life now, don't we? There's only one person who is capable of such things, and there he stands. The betrayer of Kozuki Oden, the kidnapper of Momonosuke, the servant of Orochi, Kurozumi Kanjuro. Look at this dude saying after hiding like rats, after looking exactly like a rat. Anyone notice the bunny man in the background just standing there chilling? He must be the first person they call on when it comes to Easter time. Oh, see, now you're being just disrespectful. Besmirching the name of Oden like that. Go run Momonosuke! Oh, he cut Kanjuro. So your mistake there was stopping, thinking that just simply cutting him was enough to stop him. You cut, and then you keep running. See, Momonosuke kind of fell into the trope that you see every person who dies first in a horror film does. They trip, and then they immediately forget that they are able to stand back up and run again. And the image, here's the thing, I didn't lower the deepness of the image. They lowered the image because I guess they animated it, but we cannot see Kanjuro beating up on Momonosuke. Look at him. He's just reveling in the fact that he just beat up a child. No one cares what the Kurozumi have gone through, because their entire history is steamed in betrayal and assassination and trying to take power that didn't belong to them. So no one cares what the Kurozumi went through. No one cares if Kurozumi Orochi was crying when he was a kid, being persecuted. That's his grandfather's fault for trying to take an entire country for himself. No one feels sorry for you. Oh, here's the triumphant music going on now. Oh, so now you want to behave like a kabuki. Kanjuro, I think you underestimate the strength of those who served under Oden. It is not gonna go as smoothly as you think. Haven't these villains learned anything? No, the answer is no, they haven't learned anything. Everybody fighting. How powerful of a swordsman do you have to be to when after... Yo! Actual headshots! They're actually being graphic! You don't see people actually seeing the bullet wound in people's heads. And they just showed Izo just planting a bullet in a dude's head. And you see the bullet hole. You don't see that in One Piece. At all. They even showing what happened to Odin. It was in shadow. But here, you see someone literally get a bullet in their head. Just, you see the hole. You see the blood come out. Now, all of a sudden, they want to be graphic. Uh-oh. Kiku versus Kanjuro. This dude is so grateful that his acting was enough to sway the minds of not only Odin and the rest of them, but also led to Odin's demise. But I feel like you're reveling in this to the wrong person. See? When a person looks like that, that is the last look you want to have on a person's face towards you. Kiku Nojo of the Fallen Snow, a retainer of the Kozuki clan. The clash has happened. Kiku Nojo of the Fallen Snow versus Kurozumi Kanjuro. And now we're back with Prometheus chasing after everyone else. And not just Prometheus, but all the homies that she's raised as well. Yo, look at Shinobu with the back step of the wall. That's kind of slick. Uh-oh, they got Nami and they got Carrot. Uh-oh. We know whose hand that is. Well, doesn't this seem familiar? Explosive handcuffs if you try to escape. It's like we've encountered this moment before. Uh-oh, Kaido's talking. And he knows of the events that are going out there in the world. Look at them trying to peek through the floorboards, but Yamato is so big that she literally bends the floorboard itself. I'm sure that's gonna work out just fine. Kaido's got some big lower teeth. And okay, that's one way to make your entrance onto the performance floor. There she is. Olindi Oiran, captain of the Big Mom Pirates with a bounty of 4,388,000,000 berries. Big Mom has arrived. On the next episode of One Piece, the Akazaya face-off, Kiku Nojo versus Kanjuro. Oh, so what you're basically telling me is that we still have a ways to go before the big drop. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I see how things are going now. I get a better understanding of how they're doing these episodes now. So they're going to drag out the fight between Kiku and Kanjuro. And they're also going to drag out a little bit more of Kaido's speech. Now, I'm not going to say too much more about it. But all I know is that we're getting closer and closer to the big moment that pretty much started to shake up the manga as a whole when a certain moment started. Now, I won't give any details, but just know that, well, actually, I've been saying this for quite a few videos. I'm saying, like, buckle up, things are about to get crazy, but, I mean, they are. That's all I can really say is that things are just going to get even more crazy than they have been before with these episodes. And I feel like as we get closer and closer to episode 1000, we'll either be in that moment or it'll be the beginning of that moment. Since they're dragging out this fight between Kanjuro and Kiku, it's dragging out that moment that's going to happen. Because due to the pacing of how these episodes are going right now. But we'll just have to see. Overall, I am very hopeful for what these... Ow, almost bit my tongue again. I'm very hopeful for where these next few episodes are going to bring us, and I'm looking forward to reacting to them as normal. Really can't wait to see what they're going to do for episode 1000. Like a 1000 episodes of One Piece? Who would have thought that we would be on the precipice of this right now? All I know is that I love One Piece. I love the manga. I love reacting to it. I love the anime. I love reacting to it. And for any of you big One Piece fans out there, this is quite a time to be alive to enjoy this series. My heart goes out to those who did not make it to see this series even reach 1,000 chapters or even reach this point in Wano, anime-wise or manga-wise. My heart goes out to them that they weren't here to see these moments happen. So the best that we can do is carry on enjoying this series in these people's memories. I said this before during my One Piece reaction earlier today, but my advice for every single person out there, and this has nothing to do with One Piece, is to live. Live life. The next moment and the next day is not promised to you. Live life with no regrets. Live life to the fullest. Enjoy life. Because a lot of people seem to be under this impression that we're going to be here always, or we're going to be immortal and just live forever and never get the concept of one day we are going to leave this. One day we are going to leave. Like, one day people will be having our funerals. I know this is a bit of a deep subject to touch on, but you have to realize that none of us are going to be here forever. So while you're alive, live. Enjoy your life. So that when people are talking about your life, what will they say? Will they say that you enjoyed life? Or did you have regrets of things that you wish you could have done but never got a chance to? Something to think about. All I know is that what I'm doing right here for you and for me on this channel and enjoying whatever I do here, that is me living, because that is what I enjoy. That is what I put pride into, and that's what I love to do. To be able to do this is me feeling like I'm living. To entertain people all over the world, not just in America, but across the ocean in different countries. That is what I love to do. That is living life to the fullest for me. Entertaining people. That is what I love. So for you, live life to the fullest. Be happy with what you do, especially if it's something that you're good at. Just live life with no regrets, so that when people look back on your life, they can say, he lived. But enough about that subject. We can talk about that another time. With that being said, hope y'all enjoyed. Can't wait to see you all in my next video. And if you're new to the channel and you enjoyed what you saw here today, then consider subscribing, because I am always looking forward to entertaining you. So have a fantastic day. And once again, as always, later, peoples.